This is our last day in Peru. Oh my god, when did it happen? So we woke up this morning and we were ready to drive back to Cusco, but then we realized that on our way from the Sacred Valley to Cusco, we have this very nice stop. This is the Moray archaeological site, and this is also another place where you can admire the Inca civilization and their structures. This is, as with the structures, not really known what was it built for. It has quite an interesting shape. However, it was rebuilt over the years because, as I told you before, there are landslides in Peru and it tends to rain a lot here. But it seems that it kind of made sense to have this structure because the weather somehow is cooler down there because it's like a valley, and it was probably used for agriculture. I think the main reason people come here and all the trips with the tourists come here because it's very close to Cusco. It's just 1 hour and a half maximum, yeah, and also it's very close to other places. So if you come to Cusco, you get day trip and you explore a bunch of places in Sacred Valley, and you come here with a guide and you explore a bunch of structures of the Inca civilization. So by the end of the day, you're gonna see a lot of mainly terraces because they did not leave behind a lot of writing at all, huh? Yep. Yeah, there were not a lot, and over the years some of the structures were lost and most of them are reconstructed today, and they can only guess what they were used to, for what they were used to, yes. And this, as with the others, does seem to have something with agriculture. They really seem to be into terraces, right?
Yeah. And there should be irrigation channels just so the water drips down.
Okay, so they also have an irrigation channel, so that's how we kind of think they were used for that. Also, you can see the stairs. The stairs were used by people, not by llamas. This was their ingenious way to stop any, like most animals probably, from jumping on the terraces. So they were using those stairs. And you can walk around. Luckily, the road to get here, it's quite good. It just goes through a tiny town, which has kind of narrow streets, but you enter on the right-hand side road, and then you go back down through the center of the city. So just follow the buses if you're driving yourself here, and this is it. So no hiking required, and the road is paved, which is a plus in my opinion, because most attractions around Cusco, like the last part, is usually on dirt road, and if it's rainy or anything, I wouldn't recommend it too much. Depends on your car and driving skills. So this is it. So other places that you can visit around in the Sacred Valley are the salt mines.
The salt mines, but it's a bit hard to get there.
But it's harder to get there because it's a dirt road from what I've seen.
Where most tours go, but it's also terraces, different.
And Pisac, yes, it's another archaeological site, a bit south.
Yeah, but it's just terraces on a mountain. It's not circular though.
Okay, so Pisac is another structure with terraces similar to this one. I've seen like 3 of these structures already, and I kind of understand they're really similar. Like Machu Picchu has it, Ollantaytambo has it, the Inca village, which is like the Sacsayhuaman, and now this one. Yeah. So, and I think we got our money's worth from the ticket, the combined ticket that includes like 13 sites, because otherwise you pay like, I don't know, anywhere between. This one is 40. But there are other with 30, so anywhere between 30 to 70 per site. So you get like a ticket for 10 sites for 130 soles, and it's valid for 10 consecutive days. So I think that's what most tourists do. Yeah. and it's very hot, so bring your hat and sunglasses.
I'd rather eat some ice cream right about now.
Yeah, I think it's ice cream time. But this is the place. This is the place. This looks kind of interesting in pictures, though. Like this structure, look at it. Yeah?
Yeah, that's some good in pictures.
It's a
Looks
it's
like
a photogenic.
alien,
Made it,
circles,
yeah. I think there are a lot of
Crop circles.
legends, right?
They don't know.
They don't know,
really
so
who
we
built it,
can
right?
only speculate, and that's what we want to do, and that's what we like to do. Tell ourselves stories about the places we see.
Exactly.
That's kind of cool.
The
Oh,
picture is nice.
and on the other side of the parking lot, there's like a snow or even a glacier. Like there's a magical view of the mountains in the Sacred Valley. I mean, the road, as Eddie pointed out, was worth it just for that. The road is really nice. The trip here.
Plus, it's one of the few paved roads you're gonna find around here, so enjoy it.
Yeah. One other stop you can make after Moray are the Maras salt terraces. The road wasn't paved in April 2024 when we made this trip, so we skipped it because we didn't want to arrive too late in Cusco, given that we had to be at the airport in just a few hours. However, we got hungry on the way to Cusco and stopped at one random restaurant on the side of the road, as it was lunchtime. This is what restaurants look like, and you'll find a bunch of them all over Peru, or at least around Cusco. We ate at places similar to this one before, and we knew it's gonna be good and affordable, and indeed it was. Because it was lunchtime, the entire space in front of the small restaurant was full of cars, so we had to wait a bit for our food to be ready because it was so full, but it was worth it because it was super tasty. I think it was less than 40 soles, which would be around $10 for all of that. So we made it to Cusco Airport. We dropped off our rental really fast. The ladies at 6 were really nice. Well, we also paid like the ultra premium insurance, so maybe that's why they didn't check. They was like, the car is working. I said, yeah. They were like, okay, we'll just drop you off at the airport. That was really nice. And now we have like an issue with our boarding pass. It wasn't issued, so we need to wait in this queue. We only have a carry-on, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get a ticket. And I forgot to tell you something. So if you come to Cusco, you'll probably feel out of air for the first couple of days. So what we found in pharmacy a few days ago is this thing called the Oxy Shot. And you just breathe in. Eddie was curious about it, but by the time we got it, we were already acclimatized. So anyway, since we are not allowed to take it through security in the airport, we're just gonna use it right now to demonstrate how this thing works. So, Edward.
I will now attempt to fill up my lungs with air that comes from the tube.
Okay. How does it feel?
It's like somebody blowing air into your face.
So it's not working anymore.
It is working. I'm gonna have to club this.
So it was like
If
35.
you do it too much, you just get.
Yeah,
lose it.
the lady at the pharmacy said do it 3 times,
Yeah.
and then just stop, and then breathe in whenever you need it again. So it was like 35 soles, the tube.
I do this better.
Yeah.
I was feeling a little down, but yeah.
Okay.
That was a good picture.
Let me try.
Yeah.
Okay. Like this.
Yeah, just cover your nose. And just do it again.
It's kind of weird and lame. This is just to direct the air. It's basically just air.
Yes.
It's nothing. I thought it was like something special, but it's not. It's like a very expensive fan. But yeah. Oh, it's oxígeno medicinal.
Oh, it has something in it.
No,
It doesn't.
e gas comprimat. The oxygen tube. It's a tube. It's a bottle oxygen. Of course, you have you have oxygen all around you. It's not bottled, but
It's a little hard to breathe it. It's in short supply in Cusco.
yeah. So they come in bigger tubes as well in case you need like more. But we realized we don't need it once we got it. So that was stupid. Yay. Anyway, this is our trip. This was our trip. I think we're gonna do a wrap up later today after we figure out if we are actually going to Lima and then to Buenos Aires today, because we have no boarding passes, so I don't know. We'll see you after security, hopefully.
See how it goes.
Yeah. The queue is moving, so let's take our turn. I thought I was going to have a heart attack at 34 because we got to the airport. At the counter they told us that our reservation was cancelled and we don't have a flight to Argentina today. And then I started crying like crazy. And then he said that this is not possible. And then we met the nicest employee of Sky Airlines. And he called like Lima and I don't know who else. And they said that our reservation was cancelled, but after like half an hour he managed to find it. And he gave us a boarding pass. Well, Kiwi. Well, shit, Kiwi. Kiwi cancelled. I didn't feel this drama as it was unraveling in the Cusco airport because time was against us and we were trying to fix the huge misunderstanding. So basically what happened was that our plane tickets were booked via a third-party website because my bank card was not accepted by the official website of Sky Airlines. As always, I used kiwi.com. However, at the counter in Cusco Airport, we found out that our reservation did not exist, and the representative of Sky Airline told us that Kiwi often makes mistakes with some of their reservations. Our huge luck was that we found the nicest Sky Airline employee, gentleman called Alejandro, and they called everyone from the airline, even their offices in Lima, to try to find our reservation. Meanwhile, I was talking to Kiwi via emails and messages on their app, who assured me that everything looked good on their side. After about 30 desperate minutes, I started crying and everything, the reservation magically appeared. Now, looking back, I think that it really helped that I messaged Kiwi and they somehow fixed a mistake they have made but never admitted. The reservation wasn't exactly the same, as this one didn't include a carry-on, which was paid in the original reservation. However, in the end, Sky Airline made us pay the carry-on fee again, but after a bunch of back and forth emails with Kiwi, I managed to get reimbursed for that. It was exhausting and mentally draining, but I was super happy that it ended well and we made it to Argentina according to original plan. Cheers for us for making it to Lima. Eddie's celebrating with overpriced beer, and he said that since he got two, apparently the third one was free.
I'm a in Cusco.